Alright, so in this video, I just want to make an experimental beat. I don't want to think too much about specific vibes or artists because I feel like sometimes that can limit you and put you in a box. So I'm just going to start cooking up. I'll try some different sounds, maybe some different techniques. I might even add some switch ups and just see what I can create. So yeah, hopefully I can make something sick and you learn a few tricks along the way. So let's get straight into it. I don't really know where to start with this, but I'm just gonna pick some random sounds, stuff that I've never even clicked on before. Like, I don't even know what these wobble sounds are. Like, this sounds kind of sick. Maybe I'll just start off with a counter melody rather than chords. Just cleaning it up a bit. And then we'll copy that. Then we could take that and clone it. And then maybe we could try that same melody with an ARP just to see what sound we get. So we could find something sick. Like this. Kind of like this preset. And the first one definitely needs some processing though, so let's link those to mixes. And then on the first one, I'm gonna add ShaperBox 3 because Cable Guys are actually today's sponsor, so huge shout out to them. Been a big fan of the products for years now, and they've just released a brand new shaper called Reverb Shaper, so I've been dying to try this out, man. And I think it will work on this melody because I'm just trying to combine some random stuff to get unique sounds. So Reverb Shaper essentially adds rhythm to your reverb, and it definitely needs some reverb, but I think we can make it more interesting. So to start off, you can select your reverb and they have tons of different types. So spring reverbs, plates, textured, weird spaces. We could try some of those. Right, that one sounds kind of cold. Right, I like this Distant Foundry one. So I've got the reverb that I like. And you can also separate the bands, so I could have one type on the mids and a different type on the lows. But we'll keep it like this for now. We can change the decay, the size of the reverb, and the stereo width. And then of course we have the dry and wet levels. But then here's where it gets interesting because you can add shapes to the reverb. So let's grab a sweep. So just something random like this, and then maybe we could add another band, and then in the high end could add a slapback reverb, and then just something a bit crazier like this, or just add that at the end of every 2 bars. We'll try something even crazier. Increase the wet level. Or we could add some pre-delay, and if you drag it to the right, you can actually tempo sync it. So let's try a quarter, for example. Maybe a 16th. And then we're going to pair that with something else. So instantly, I'm just going to add some panning. I like to add this and just bring down the mix, just to give it some width. And then I think we could add some time too. We'll see what a halftime setting's like. Or not even halftime. Let's just try one of the patterns. Like, that sounds kind of gritty. I like that, you know. And then we could add something else, like some noise. Try some vinyl. We'll just turn the noise down. And then we'll add some shapes to that as well. I'm just going for some random stuff, man. But just trust the process. So yeah, man, this is what we had before. Very basic. And then this is with ShaperBox. Sounded crazy. I'm going to try ShaperBox on the app as well, just in case we could find something even better. But I'm going to go to the presets, and I want to try more of the reverb ones. So I'm just going to select all the presets that contain the Reverb Shaper, and we'll just see if there's any sick ones. Like, the space-time sounds hard. Epic Cave sounds sick too. Let's hear it with the melody though. I think space-time. Yeah, this is the one. I'm just going to take out a bit of low end from that second one though. I'm actually going to change that main melody a bit, because these will be like the bass notes. So yeah, let's copy that over. Just bring this down. Now we'll take that, paste it into the ARP again. But what I'm going to do with the ARP is I'm going to render it, because I just want to reverse it and then double the time. Should just give us an interesting sound. So we'll reverse that, cut the end off, just make sure it's in time. That sounds kind of hard though, but we'll try and cut it and flip it anyway, just so that progression's kind of staying the same. That sounds hard. Did actually want to double the time, but I like the way that sounds, you know. But we could pitch it up an octave. So if we doubled it, let's just see. That sounds kind of hard too. Yeah, maybe we leave it doubled like that. But then on that rendered version, just want to add a bit more reverb and make it a bit more trippy. I think we just get some standard hall reverb and then just pan this one too. Could even just filter out the low end from here. So we could just do a high pass filter. Just bring it up to about there. All right, I think we need another bass sound in this as well. And this bass is kind of crazy. I don't know what this is turning into. Alright, I found this sick lead in Electra X. I'm just going to take this sound out though. Just have this. So yeah, just copy that and then we'll pitch this first one down. And then it can go up. Yeah, that note too. Alright, I know this part sounded a bit crazy, but I'm thinking this could be an intro, and then I'm just gonna cut it into something a lot more subtle, and that's where the drums will come in. But I want some kind of perk loop under this. But what I could do is add some drums first, and then we could add some halftime and other effects just to filter them out in the intro. So yeah, what I'm thinking is we could just start with this main one. Because if that side, you wouldn't really know where it's gonna go. So yeah, that could play for 8 bars, and then this part without the lead, and then with the lead. So quite a long intro. Again, no rules for this one. And then I think when it stops here, we could take this part. Then I want to do something here. I think we take the filter out of that one. So yeah, we'll just automate that, have it on for this section, and then just the filter can come off here. So yeah, let's actually render that, and then we can copy it, make it unique, and then we'll pitch this one back down an octave. So yeah, it can drop in like this. So we could have some crazy drums here, and then maybe some other counter melodies. I think this will sound hard, you know, and just have it kind of repetitive. I'm thinking we could use the Goliath 808. Haven't used this in a while. Start up an octave like this. And copy this. And then maybe just cut the end there and use a different 808. So we could take something like that, maybe a CTM too. Yeah, something like this. And then I'm thinking just a CTM at the end. Just grab a snare in as well. Alright, we'll grab a hat in too. We'll just get a different bounce to usual. This sounded kind of hard. Then we could add some slide hats as well. Yeah, it sounded hard. We'll just copy that one. And then we could just try a raw, like a long one, but then also have that slide. I I've just switched that kick for the overkill one from my trap loss kick. Okay, we'll just get, yeah, something like this. Open hat. We'll just add a slide note as well. Yeah, like that. Yeah, it sounds hard sliding up. Okay, let's grab something in like this. And then I think I want to create some snare rolls. Could try some thirds as well, see if this works. Alright, so that could play for like 8 bars or 16, but then I want to switch up the 808. I just want to keep this interesting throughout. So yeah, let's go ahead and split these drums. So that'll be one pattern. So maybe we could change this second one. Just have it a bit simpler like this. Then I think it needs some chords here as well, just to fill out some of that space. Alright, so then maybe one more section where we switch up the 808 again. I'm thinking we could use the CTM, but in combination with this one. So we'll go to the Hydro drum kit, the bonus essentials. And the CTM, we'll cut that by the same number as the others, because then they won't overlap. Copy that over. So I think we could just draw out a simple C minor chord here. Then pitch that up. Even up. I'll just pitch this first one down. Alright, just so it's not the same drums all the way through, I've made this hat pattern unique. We'll take out these bottom ones. Take out that open hat too. Same with this section, I'll just take those open hats out. And then like I said earlier in this part, or I could use it as a bridge, I just want some trippy filtered out drums. So we'll bring all of these back, but then we're going to create a drum bus. So yeah, we'll highlight all of these, send those to an empty insert. And then of course for trippy sounds, we're going to use ShaperBox 3. I want to see what else they've got for the Reverb Shaper. That sounds kind of hard. But then I'm going to add a filter, and then similar to before, I'm going to add a high pass. We'll do warm high pass, and then just bring this down. See what I'm saying? Just gives it a bit of texture. So yeah, we're going to automate ShaperBox, and then just have that stop here, like right on the drop. Just cut it off there too. Crazy. And then yeah, after this part, we'll just add a riser like this, and then I think we could just bring it back to this section here. But yeah, I'm gonna take out that part. This transition's a bit nicer. Also swap that riser for this whoosh effect. Alright man, I think that's going to be it. Definitely a creative beat, but I don't need to overdo it from here. So we'll have a listen from the beginning. But before we do, if you want to check out ShaperBox or Reverb Shaper, you can get the whole bundle right now for only $89. Or if you want Reverb Shaper by itself, it's only $39. So definitely check those out. I've left a link to them in the description. And let's hear the final beat. So I'll just play it from here. It's already just interesting sounds. And then we've got ShaperBox on the drums. Sounding crazy. This was sounding mad, you know. Switch up with the 808. And then one more switch up. This melody's mad. So yeah, just coming back into this intro / bridge section. Of course, ShaperBox on the drums again. So yeah, if you want to see more hard trap videos like this, then click up here. Or for more drill, just click up here. I appreciate you all for watching.